What's up y'all, Lee here, and today we are at the Groundbreaker showing off some unique locations, interesting loot, and even the science weapon found on board the colony ship. If you like what you hear, check out some of my other videos. I do a small let's play where I play on supernova difficulty, and I would love for you to check that out. But with all the self-promotion out of the way, go ahead, give this video a like, subscribe, tell me how I'm doing in the comments below, and let's go ahead and get into it. Beginning right when you arrive and after your altercation with Felix, it might seem like an obvious choice to immediately head over for customs. However, there is actually a way you can skip customs and head into the Groundbreaker immediately. Head over to the side of the security office and climb up this ladder where you'll find a stack of boxes you can use to hop in the opening above customs. From there you can find a good couple of loot bins, a pretty grave sight, but it immediately puts us right next to the science weapon found on the Groundbreaker. Hopping down from the area above or immediately taking a left after entering customs will lead you to this room. A couple of bins here and there, but we're interested in something else. Hop up top of this box and pass over the beds. Go through this opening and you'll come across a group of outlaws that we'll have to go ahead and get rid of. After ridding them of their free trial of life, steal the key card off of the outlaw leader, open this door and immediately head for the toolbox. Inside you'll find the prismatic hammer, the science weapon on board the Groundbreaker. I'll have the stats on screen here if you'd like to pause and read, otherwise we'll be moving on. As we finally open the doors to the Groundbreaker, we'll go in order of shops. First, head to the Rest and Go. Gladys does sell a unique weapon, but that's not what we're here for. Pass by all the rooms and you'll find this area filled with dumpsters and garbage. Head behind it and through these vents to find what appears to be a squatter's place with a journal. Of course, pause and read, but there's more to find. Continue following these vents until you reach behind the medical bay. You'll be trespassing without a Groundbreaker ID, but that's fine because there are no enemies here, and you can take this keycard to gain access into this grim room. But that's really all for this area. Moving on to Spacer's Choice, you will see this lovely man standing right outside the shop. If you haven't talked to him before, I highly suggest doing so. He is quite the lovely man, though sadly we will be stealing from him. Head around to this door on the side of the shop and lockpick it. Inside you will find a unique headpiece called the Defective Moon Man. It is a staple to any outfit and increases your temperament, and who wouldn't want to look like this? But that is all for Spacer's Choice, and we will be moving on to Auntie Cleo's next. Arriving at Auntie Cleo's and heading around the side of the shop, we can lockpick this door. Inside, we find yet another terrible scene of an Auntie Cleo worker and a repair manual. Truly a shame, but we can ask Greasy, the auto-mechanical worker, and probably the one who killed this man, about it. Depending on what you say to him, you can get a lot of different responses.
Some condiments are not for use with some meals. Napkins are not included. May this unit dispense proteins for your ingestion. This unit would clarify. There is a dead mechanic in the kitchen. User error in the maintenance of this unit's cutlery engaged several systems at once. The slicer, the grinder, the tenderizer.
Moving on to Udom Bedford, the mustache man himself. Behind him sit two locked doors. Now there's probably some secret and highly skilled and amazing way to get in, but I don't do that. Simply head behind Udom and grab your favorite weapon, perhaps even the hammer you just found, and simply swing it. Once done, and a few corporate troopers later, you'll be able to loot 2 keycards. One is for the computer to remove the impound on your ship, and the other is for the elevator. Heading to this door, you can unlock it and call the elevator down. It takes you to a rather fancy bedroom from the looks of it. Bits and bins everywhere, but was it worth offing Udam? Maybe, maybe not, you decide. But that is all for the Mustache Man, and I will see you at the next location. Waste disposal. Probably not the place you'd want to be poking around in, but we will be doing so today. Down the hallway, we have a locked door to our left and to our right, and a door straight down. We'll check out the door straight down first, and opening it, we can see where the Groundbreaker gets rid of all of its waste. A dangerous mishap, a weapon, and a couple of bins later, it looks like that is all for this room, so heading back up the ladder and down the hall, we will open up this locked door. Hidden behind it is a ladder. Climbing up this ladder leads to a split hallway. Taking a left first, we can find a couple of mag picks and a few bypass shots, but the more important thing is through this opening and following across these pipes. Now be careful because you can fall off and accidentally kill yourself. We find a good view of the Groundbreaker and a nice reward bin. Though following the pipes back down the hall, we will take a nice look at the other side. Opening this door, we can find ourselves in a room full of enemies, and as you will hear, a screaming person. Though let's go ahead and deal with the enemies and pick up the bits and pieces of loot left behind. Now, with that out of the way, leaving through here and unbarring this door, we will come across this locked door. Unlocking it, we can find this private covered and standing in, well, I don't have to say. You can either free him or haggle him out of a few bits. But once you free him, immediately turning around, you can see this hole. Hop down and you'll be brought into the storage room for the Lost Hope. Weapons, ammo, and a bunch of food items, a nice place to loot, but there are still 2 places we need to check out. So let's hop over to them. Heading back to the other door, picking it and remembering not to actually do it while being watched, a nice speech check and we're clear, we can find ourselves crawling through some more vents. Continue through and we can find ourselves in the storage room of the gun store. Lots and lots of heavy ammo if you need it, so be sure to check out this place. But now on to our final destination. The back bays, home to all the evil on board Groundbreaker, and our final destination. Now there is a quest you can get to provide more dialogue to this encounter, though if you are just here for the unique weapon, then you don't really need it. Captain McCreed, a pyromaniac with some bite. There are a few ways to go about this encounter, however, to obtain Montag, I believe that's how you pronounce it, God forbid I probably butchered it, you will have to kill the captain. Upon doing so and looting his body, you will obtain this unique flamethrower as seen on the screen now. But there we go folks, that is all that I have learned about the Groundbreaker while playing through my playthroughs. If there's anything that you learned, let me know in the comments down below. Did I skip anything? Am I doing good? Let me know please, I would enjoy your feedback. But with all that being said, give this video a like, subscribe. I'm Lee, I play a lot of the Outer Worlds and I share my opinion on a lot of things, and I would enjoy for you to stick around. Stay safe, wear a mask, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.